now the flower's yellow.
Its color is completely changed.
Aw. Where do I keep that flower?
I wonder if the effect is a reaction to Akasha. Some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
Ah.
It is beyond our power to purposefully alter or manipulate.
I love this track, is so good. I get so distracted by the music in this game in the best way possible. It's fantastic. Oh. Hi.
Good, you're here. You haven't eaten yet.
Did you guys bring McDonald's? Oh my god.
Lest you wonder, we invited Estinian as well.
Estinian
But he
doesn't want to
refused with a
join.
rather grim-faced. No, thank you. I suspect Charlian cuisine is not to his liking.
Graha's taken like 2 bites.
Speaking of one's physical
And
condition,
he's like
Mistress Cryle,
15% into this burger.
'twas necessary to facilitate my solitary explorations. They're tall, you see. The shelves, they're too tall for me.
Aw.
I could hardly move the library's platforms without attracting attention now, could I?
Aw. He's short king.
Given how many we have at our disposal, the loss of a single spire is hardly...
Why is Heavensward music playing right now? That's a Heavensward leitmotif. Why is this playing?
Talk of your nemesis is the only thing you seem to enjoy. Does nothing else spark your interest?
No. All else is equal.
Xenos, it's just like a little here woman. Like, how much could you possibly need?
Equally.
She's just trying to live her life.
Then came the light. Blinding and pure and hot. So very hot to set my
Are you hitting on me, Xenos? What's happening? Xenos is my #1 fan and my #1 hater. I don't think there's a therapist alive that can fix this man. I don't think Eorzea has therapists. I think a lot of the problems in this universe would be solved if they had therapists. Welcome to writing fanfic 101. Something's funny about the fucking brass going insane while Nanamo's like, ah. There's a lot of... Hi, Amaric. You are shiny today. Oh my god, I'm shiny today. Everyone's really shiny. I could just use the Realm Reborn voice for guys. Conversely, those who believe me innocent may instead celebrate the return of a former legatus and attempt to raise me into a position of leadership. Oh, it's a lot of people. And also Lise. I love all the lawless together, look at them.
Here on behalf of my esteemed sister, the elder.
I have not seen Arun in forever. I think they were part of the White Mage quest line. I can't remember.
I am joined by healers selected by the Conjurers Guild, with the Order of the Twin Adder's Finest serving as our escort. Of course, with an experienced white mage such as yourself.
Aww.
Those requiring more involved treatment will be in safe hands. Raya O sends her regards by the
That's
way.
awesome that they remember. That's fucking rad. Oh, that's so cute. What the fuck? Hi, Sickard.
The name's Sickard, in case you've forgotten. Truth be told, I'd rather you had. The Admiral asked Captain Hilfier to send his best, and for whatever reason, he picked me.
Because he likes you.
When you're staring down a storm, you gotta trust in the commander of your ship.
Aw. I like this guy a lot.
The Admiral wants us to go to Garlemald, not for plunder and glory, but a promise of peace in our time? Then that's what we'll do.
Aw. I like the pirates. They're fun.
Naturally, Marshal Terrapin and I will be leading from the front.
Aw, hi, Pippin.
From what I've heard, you've become pretty fearsome yourself. Master Matoya, the avatar of destruction.
Oh my god. Fucking cards. He's like, I'm not here.
But should the opportunity arise for a spot of ballroom dancing, I will be your twinkle-toed gentleman of light.
Why'd you look at Thancred when you said that? Dare say your fancy footwork may be all that stands between us and certain doom. She said that under her breath.
Huzzah! I cannot wait to regale Honoroa with my tales of daring do.
Zero Riz. Negative Riz from this man.
Out of my way, you preening fool!
Is that Sadu? Yes, it is! Let's get Sadu and Magni! Oh my god, and Cyrda! Little son, there he is! In the presence of this feral authority dog, I was first among my brothers. I can do no less than accept this challenge. My deeds will become the stuff of legends. You're a silly old guy, you know that? You may be huge, but you are so small. You're your winter woolies, handcrafted by yours truly. She looks so dumb.
Ilsabad, divided in twain by a vast mountain range. Those who would traverse its jagged peaks face peril at every step. But why go by foot when one can simply fly? On the outskirts of the Imperial capital, in the frozen wastes of the Magna Glacius, the winds howl in icy protest as if to warn against further trespass.
Oh, this is Thancred.
Our first objective will be to rig the enemy's Magitech with explosives. After we've withdrawn to a safe distance, we'll detonate them remotely. A blizzard will help us stay hidden, so let's aim to get in and out before it passes.
There's an In-N-Out's burger along the way. If we're quick, we can grab a bite before proceeding to step 4. If the guards detect and foresee, enemy forces will become more aware of the threat you pose, as indicated by the threat awareness gauge. Oh, okay, so we're playing Persona. Because you completely feel the guards will call in for reinforcements, the mission will end in failure. Use swift deception to avoid detection as you go about completing your objectives. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to fuck everything up. You on the other side, you don't see anything, right? There's nothing here. How am I supposed to do this? It's a lot to handle. I'm really bad at this, guys. Okay. Fuck you. Okay, one step at a time. One step at a time, gamers. When this Vanguard and that Slasher are not in position, I can get this guy. The Slasher gonna move there. And the Vanguard's gonna be over here when that happens. Nailed it. I'm just built different like that, you know? Nice. Kaboom.
Removed from the field was not a euphemism for enthusiastically murder.
You stole. What do you want me to do? I've got a big stick. It's got a pointy end. What do you want me to do with this thing?
Do not fall behind.
Magni, no. Magni. Magni, please.
Sadu had tone.
Magni, no.
Taking in the capital with his eyes for the first time, I recall thinking to myself, far colder on the earth than in the heavens. Yes, far colder indeed. Bitterly so.
Over there, behind the tree. Looks like she's running away from something. Really not us. She wouldn't even know we're here unless she had a telescope like mine. All I could tell is that she's wearing a pale green dress. Rather fetching one at that. Long gone by the time we're anywhere near, but we should be able to follow her footprints. I'm gonna go take a nap and be not useful anymore. Goodbye. Actually, yeah, I know, Icefield's big fan. This is awesome. Look at this place. That's rad. No one's here. No one's here at all. Just this overgrown, that's disgusting. Just this overgrown rose over here. They're all depending on me. Who's depending on you? Girl, you look exactly like me. What the fuck? Who are you? We have no intention of hurting or taking anything from you or anyone else. I give you my word. We and our comrades have come to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. Your family here? Is this their home? No, this is Victor's Spoils, a mansion for retired soldiers. Or it was. But now me and my few others are, borrowing it. The truth is our supplies are running low. You said you're here to help. Can you? Lucidia says you can be trusted. Having said that, were you to provide us with the means of heating the place as a sign of goodwill, perhaps we could take you at your word. That is too much to ask and leave us be. We'll have a fire burning in no time. May we build it under that gazebo? The what? Oh, you mean the bower? Yes, do that. Do as you will. The fuck is a gazebo? Oh, this is so cute. Little radio. Aww. This is so atmospheric. Oh, I kind of love this place. Aww. This is a radio. You don't have them where you come from, I take it. We use them to listen to messages sent by others who even over great distances. There are different types, so this model is by far the most popular, made with quality components crafted with the finest ore, sourced from Locus Harmonious it is. Not all that useful, since the capital fell into ruin. The people at the broadcasting station must have either fled or ended up like all the others, because we've been hearing the same music being played over and over and over again. Home beyond the horizon, an ode to the brave men and women sent to reclaim our ancestral homeland of Locus Harmonious. There's a solemn reminder that, though we must suffer great hardship, better days will surely come. It must be more desperate than I thought. Then again, Lucinia's got her little sister to think about. A sister? We only saw Lucinia and 3 men. Well, she died from what was ailing her. She needs treatment. I doubt there'd be any way to get it around here. May have refused Lucinia at first, thinking she'd come back with something to exchange, but I could spare them a bottle's worth of ceruleum. Can't for the life of me think why Lucinia would keep her sister a secret from us. We can ask about that after we delivered the ceruleum. Come on, let's hurry back. I'm getting worse at reading dialogue. These animals aren't that aggressive. Look, they're just living their life. Why are they all over here and on the floor? Alpha, know what happened? They asked me to help carry supplies. When I followed them back here, they attacked me, caught me off guard, forced me to defend myself. They fared rather worse than me. You can't fool us. We know what you're about. Vultures, that's what you are, waiting in the wings for us to show weakness. Then in you swoop. Here to help, what's a rot, all employed to make us lower our guard. Let you in, put yourselves at your mercy, put us in chains, steal our lands, get your revenge. Save the arguments for later. We've got bigger problems. Found an empty medicine bottles and a bed that was still warm. It's true. Lucinia was hiding her sick sister inside the house. But now there's no sign of either of them. Where are they? Where did they go? Away from you and yours. And if you think I'll tell you, you're a fool. I never give up my people. We're trying to help them, you idiot. Their sister's ill. The empty bottles prove it. So the medicine ran out, or she put it in her pockets to make it easier to carry. To avoid the sound of clinking glass. There are beasts everywhere. How could you let them go alone? To protect them from you. It's getting us nowhere. This feels a lot like Lys and Doma in Stormblood, actually. Honestly, I never minded these like super walking around text-heavy segments of the game because they let me appreciate the environment and the music and the giant fucking death hand in the sky. Fresh blood. Uh-oh. That's kind of gruesome, actually, the detail on that blood. I don't like that. Oh, no. Why are you on the floor? Oh, no. What happened? 2 bodies are already cold. No. No. No.
Blood trail. We found one. They were attacked. No.
Oh.
Why wouldn't they?
Safer to brave the wilds than trust in our magic. We should have... I should have... We can't leave them like this. We have to take them home.
What if we're only making it worse?
Maybe we don't belong here. But neither did they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
The mental trauma has begun. Yeah, don't talk to me. Not taking it well right now. Fuck. Stupid game. Oh.
You had every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders. But I pray that in time, we will be more than that to you. That we will find a way to help your loved ones. And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
Hi, Lucia. We may have found people, but I've returned with trauma.
And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer.
Oh yeah, they don't know it's Xenos who did it.
Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right of succession. And in response, the First Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat orchestrated by Titus and Nerva.
Why did Brutus fund both of them?
Daniel, in the guise of Asahi, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
Egging them on.
We have something to show you all.
Have y'all ever seen a radio before? Slams that shit onto the table.
The ether that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
Oh. So that's why they weren't tempered, those people.
Garleans?
Yeah, we've got two of them things.
Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
I am Lucia Junius, a temple knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Iulus Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe. Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this. Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours. If you wish to treat with him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
Do you think Auror's horns get cold? Like, they're basically ears, right? They can't wear earmuffs. Do you think they just, like, do they have any way of warming them up? Tertium, one of Garlemald's largest stations, now serves as our headquarters. I've already been sent the twins ahead. I'll be with you soon, so wait for me at the bottom of the stairs. I'm a big train enjoyer. Trains are cool. Only good, meaningful commentary from me. Me when I see a train. I like trains. Trains are cool.
These are their chosen representatives.
Ooh, who's this person in armor?
Very well. Let us hear what they have to say.
I present to you our commander, Lord Quintus Vankina, legatus of the 1st Legion.
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
Hear me. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering, war is inevitable. Conquest and empire were our only defenses. Emperors Solus and Varus understood this, and through their campaigns saw us grow and prosper.
We wish to help you. Let us help you.
Your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit. If we accept their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat.
There are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's almost insulting after all the suffering you feel the world has subjected your people to, but believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here, and all we're asking is for you to tell us what you want. What you hope for.
If a world without conflict is your desire, why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald? Is it because we do not share your faith? That we do not share your heritage? That our ideals and virtues differ? That we cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not? Disparity is the root of discord, and peace built on compromise is flawed and fleeting. For freedom and for pride, we will remain true to ourselves until the bitter end. That is my hope. You will remain here while I decide what is to be done with you. Do not be alarmed. No harm will come to you, if you cooperate. You are free to move about the encampment, but there is one condition. Collar them.
Oh.
You'll be watched at all times. Stray too far or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful shock. Stop. Keep away from that one.
Oh, I don't get one?
The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed.
Oh, he knows.
Even if she allowed herself to be collared, the shock would be no more than an itch. No, if she refuses to obey, we will activate the twins' restraints instead. Even now, you still... Why go to such lengths? What is it all for?
For you, you dickhead! Boldest, blackest of nights. Meager though it may be, we must share the warmth of our fight. Say something poetic, girl. Yeah! Yeah! They keep reminding me of Harshrafont! I keep saying things that he has said to me. Oh.
You are a curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be.
What accent would your character have? Just thought of it. Honestly, she's not beating the white girl allegations. I don't think at this point. Like, you can hear her voice sometimes. Like, you can hear... This is the best laugh in the whole game. Your FFXIV gang, yeah, goes fucking crazy, that one. Do a chuckle? Yes, I will do a chuckle for you. I served under Lord Gaius in the 14th Legion. I was there on the night the Praetorium fell. Oh, you were there when Gaius was doing his creeping mendacity. You and your adventures, you killed them. Oh shit, no, she's being sad. I can't joke. My comrades, my friends, you swept them aside in their dozens as though we're nothing to you. And maybe I am too, just another faceless enemy to be cut down, but it won't be long until our countrymen return and get what we deserve. Mark my words. Damn, she harbors some disdain for me. One of our scouts spotted a hooded man issuing instructions to the afflicted, or in the bastard's words, loyal servants of the Talofaroi. Then he made his way inside the Imperial Palace, what stands in its place. When we identified the seat of the enemy's power, we realized Lord Quintus dispatched a new messenger to the 10th Legion saying as much, instructing them to join forces with the provincial legions to prepare for a combined assault on the Talofaroi. Once your allies arrive, your contingent will be sent running for the hills. Then, we shall reclaim the capital by our own hand. And how do you intend to survive in the meantime? At this rate, many of your countrymen will perish long before reinforcements reach Garlemald. They need help now. Say the word and we'll bring you ceruleum. I will speak with Lord Quintus. So, did he agree to do it? No, he will not place Garlemald in the debt of his enemies. I have, however, been ordered to search for ceruleum outside. As you are under my watch, you will come with me. Oh. Why does this always happen to me? Let's not use the Magitech armor here, please. Thank you. God damn. It's pretty. This place is really pretty in like a really demoralizing way. The only color is gray. Forum Solius. It was in this square that Emperor Solus inspected his troops before embarking upon his second campaign to the Far East. The Imperial legions were ultimately successful in their subjugation of the Kingdom of Dalmasca, and officials celebrated the grand victory by transforming the parade ground into a commemorative public park. Stark beauty? I've never heard that term before. Term for like a lifeless but beautiful snowy mountain range. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm looking at. It's more like, it's not like natural beauty though. It's like some sort of combination of like that. There's an air of sadness. There's a lot of artificial elements. I don't know. It's like tragic beauty. Ooh. Water cold. Open the hatch and retrieve a ceruleum tank. Despite the way you've been treated in Lord Quintus's eyes, you're still an envoy deserving of protection. If you were to die on my watch, you would be most displeased. Concern is duly noted, but all's well that ends well. Ulyss, you mentioned coming here with your younger siblings. Did you grow up in Garlemald? I did, not far from here. My father was an accomplished researcher in his youth, and for his contributions to the Empire awarded an estate. He lived well, better than many. What was Garlemald like in those days? Everything. It was everything you could imagine. So much more. Even during the coldest winters, we always found warmth and comfort at home. Coming in from the snow, taking off your coat and sitting down for a hot meal with family. Visiting friends and relatives, receiving that same welcome. Knowing they had everything they needed. Walking down the street, seeing the lights in all the houses, hearing the faint sounds of laughter and song, of happiness. And although the summers came and went all too quickly, in that brief respite, the ice would melt and the forgotten grass make its triumphant return. Grey clouds gave way to blue skies. Some morning we'd climb to the top of the tallest building we could find to watch the sun rise. Never again. Those rooftops are rubble. Those friends dead. And those memories. But if I could reclaim even a fraction of what we once had, soon our chance will come. We just need to hold on a little longer. I made myself sad. I got too into the voice acting. Don't do the thing. No. Ruining the moment with the da 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 da.
Finished your war, Council?
Oh no. Not good news, is it?
Alphino and Alizé are to stay here as our prisoners. They will be released once your comrades have relinquished their supplies and withdrawn from Garlean soil.
What the fuck?
Until our terms are met, they will be detained at a separate location.
After everything we've said and done, this is how you treat us.
Our allies have but limited supplies. They may stave off cold and starvation for a short while, but what then?
This task falls to Legionaries Mercilius and Octavia, who will plot Magitech armor to your headquarters. Pilot, you are to inform them that we are leaving shortly. Tell them to ask the Ill for further details in those words. So that's the way of it. After all this, those are my orders and so be it, for the glory of Garlemald. I knew he would understand that we would recognize this savage as a ruthless, merciless creature, and to defeat him, we too must be uncompromising. I am ready. In the name of Emperor Varus, for the glory of Garlemald, I will fulfill my duty.
This is my home. Our home. At least it was, until that night. I was with Lord Quintus when the capital fell, and thus spared. My family, who did not own a radio, were less fortunate. When dawn came, I made my way here. My parents, my little brother and sister, they were still inside, but they weren't themselves, and they tried to, and I had to.
Oh no. Did he kill them?
I'd promised to take them away from the capital that very morning, to somewhere safe, to hide until the fighting stopped. I promised.
Oh.
The Garlean flag bears a chain. The bonds between our countrymen. A red link at its center. The blood of the fallen. Our loved ones who lived and died for Garlemald. But if she too fell, who would be left to remember them and their sacrifice? What enduring proof would there be that they were ever here? If we had turned to your gods, would they have saved us? I'm sorry, forget I spoke. We should go.
Okay, I think it'll break you guys out. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Would you guys like to be a little closer to each other? Yeah, there you go. A few more, Ali say. Couple more. Yeah, yeah, yep. Oh yeah, come on, Alpha, no. You know what to do.
It's so cold.
Oh.
Painfully so. Unbearably.
All of us lost in a sea of chaos, searching desperately for purpose and meaning. But it shouldn't just be an extension of another's. It has to be ours. It has to be. We all have a stake in this world. No one should be silent.
Like how Alphino is just enjoying listening to her talk.
I won't deny that we lack the experience of people such as Father or Quintus. Perhaps they've come to see the world as a series of problems, and the most efficient way of solving them, to reduce everything to fundamental forms. A stone is a stone, a cloud, a flower, no more than that. Simple descriptions that strip the subject of distinguishing characteristics. A man is a man, divided according to race, creed, or allegiance, and to some, defined by such associations.
Is that what you think?
In my misbegotten youth, but what I believed wisdom was no more than aggressive ignorance. I've since learned to look beyond the banners and the politics, to see people as individuals with their own hopes and dreams. As for my dream of building a better world, well, every day I'm reminded that it is far more complex than I had ever imagined. But it only spurs me onward to find the wisdom and the strength to see it through to the very end.
Alphanos has had such a wonderful arc. This is Thancred. Oh no, this is Estinian.
The scouts have secured Alizé and Alphino. Their collars were removed without complication as well. They report no casualties, not for their party nor the guards, who will wake from their premature slumber in due course.
It would appear the situation has changed. I propose new terms. We have information that will be of great interest to Lord Quintus, and I wish to speak with him in person.
Classic Lucia W, not gonna lie.
We received an urgent communication from the Grand Company of Eorzea. Envoys from the Imperial Army, led by members of the 10th Legion, came to Alamigo and requested an audience. They explained that their efforts to coordinate the reclamation of the capital with the aid of the 4th, 5th, 8th, and 12th had ended in failure. That is why, unable to continue the fight on their own, they and their allies turned to the Grand Company of Eorzea for aid.
Lies! Every word!
It is the truth, and I have not finished. The 10th has requested that we deliver a message to Lord Quintus. Have the ill stand down.
You have been listening, my lord? What are your orders?
Inform her that we will honor the 10th's decision.
Really?
Bereft of hope, and now dignity, I release you from your duty. All of you.
Oh.
I take solace, your radiance, in the knowledge you are not here to witness our debasement. 'Twas a grand, glorious dream we shared, of a world united, of peace and prosperity. We are ghosts, you and I, memories of days gone by.
This song is kind of haunting.
Bonds forged in blood that I will not see
because
tarnished.
It's the theme that they've been using for the Empire and for the Garleans ever since A Realm Reborn. Like, Gaius would show up and he'd like dun 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 dun, be that every single time. And now they're taking it and using it as it's like it's this theme of hope. It's this theme, it's so haunting. It's scary and sad at the same time. It's so good. No. 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 Oh.
Quickly! We have to reach the station before it's too late.
If there is still a chance that Quintus will agree to a truce, we must take it.
I just hope we get there before he and his men do something rash.
No. Oh my god. No. What the hell? Oh my god. What the fuck? Kidding me? Thank you, Final Fantasy XIV. You have done it again. Oh, it's so good. They just nail the... Shut up! I'm trying to listen to the music, stupid dog. They just nail the fucking... It's so perfect. In every way, it's so good. The radio... The fact that I remember the theme that they use in the radio song. What this game does so well is it constantly recontextualizes the information you think you know. So now every single time I hear that song in A Realm Reborn, I'm gonna cry because it has this new connotation to it that I cannot handle currently. If you haven't already noticed, from at least how I talk about games or how I experience them, like 80% of my enjoyment of a game comes from the music. Well, this is sucking supremely.